The next act, congrats, he's a property developer from Branson. Please put your hands together, get some love going, please. Tebb. Good afternoon, everyone. Are you all having a good time today? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Well, my name's Greg, and I'm probably one of the oldest guys here. Well, in fact, I am the oldest guy here. And a lot of people might want to be a famous comedian, but I'm a little bit concerned that if I was, I might be arrested in question by the police. That's what they did in the 80s. You tell me, did you? Anyone else know? He's my police. But yeah, my name's Greg, but actually it's Gregory. And there's only one person who calls me Gregory, and that's my mum. We all know my mum. They only call you by your proper name, don't you? So when you speak to your mum, I don't know about you, but you kind of enter this strange world with no logic or continuity. It's a bit like a conversation with no feeling. She goes to Morrison's and she buys these bog-offs. You know, the buy one get one free? This guy's nodding, he always buys that. And she's supposed to be on a diet, really. She's been on a diet ever since I was a child. And so what she does, she buys the bog-offs. And have you noticed that the bog-offs are always crap? They're always the sugar, fat, or the rubbish stuff. So she buys them, and then she gives me the second half in a little food parcel, a bag of them. And she thinks I don't know that she's eaten the first half. So anyway, last week she gave me a bog off, and it was a 6-pack of donuts. And she'd eaten the first 3, obviously, I knew that anyway. But the second one, in the second packet, one of the donuts was missing. So I'm thinking, but that's what mums are like, aren't they? And then yesterday I got another food parcel. And of the 3 donuts, one had teeth marks in it. Getting better. But anyway, I rang her yesterday and she said, you make Dave rang. And I'm a bit confused. And I said, oh, which Dave? Because we all know a lot of Daves, don't we? Is there any Daves in tonight? There must be a Dave in. Hey, put your hand up. There you go. There's 2 of them stuck behind each other. Conspiracy of Daves. The thing with the name Dave, it's a really good solid name, isn't it? But it's a bit like being Welsh, in that when you're named Dave, you're always described with your occupation as well. So it's Dave the builder, Dave the electrician, etc. A little bit like being Welsh, you're like Dave or Danny, as the Welsh call them, or Gethen, the taxi. So Dave's, I said, Mum, which Dave? I know a lot of Daves. And she says, you know Dave? You know what looks like that bloke off the telly on ITV? He's been on the radio as well. And he's married to that woman who got a divorce. Who put weight back on and then lost it again, and then put it back on again. And she's married to that bloke. Oh, I lost a bit there. I lost in my mum's world, that's the problem. She said he's married to that bloke who got the divorce, and now he's married to that woman who wears funny boots. And I said, Mum, do you mean Dave, who looks like that bloke off ITV, who's on in the day, who's got that show? Who's married to that woman who's got funny boots? And she says, yeah. And I said, do you mean Angelina Jolie? She says, no. And I'm like, where am I with this Dave? So I'm trying to find out who this Dave is. Sorry, who this woman is.
Look at my script.
So I said to her, Mum, what funny boots do you mean? Do you mean Ugg boots? And she says, no, not Ugg boots. I mean, hair wear. And have you ever noticed when you talk to your mum on the phone, she always talks about hair? And I said, Mum, you mean airwear? You mean Doc Martens? And she said, yeah, that's it. I said, that's it. She said, Doc Martens, that's who Dave looks like. I said, you mean Dave the plumber, who looks like Martin Clues? And she said, yeah, that's it. I said, what did he want? She said, I can't remember. But we love our mums, don't we? So we forgive them. And as you get a bit older, things change. And it's not so much the things in your mind that worry me, it's the physical changes. And I kind of expected as I got older that I'd lose my hair and go grey. But no one told me that downstairs going for it. And I'm like, looking at the fear in these young guys' eyes. And it's true, they do. And for some reason, they seem to be getting longer. And mine looked like, wait for it, the DFS sofa that the dogs had. So, although I don't use hair products on my hair, I used one once, which was wash and go, look at the result. I've started to use hair products on the downstairs pieces because I've got to kind of control them. And one product I thought might work was Frizzies. And I'm sure John Frieda didn't have that in mind when he changed that product. And I've kind of got a little centre point and a bit of gel. And then the other physical changes is your dangling bits start to go south. It's true. I can see the feel in the It's true. And currently, my left one is having a race with the right one to see who can get to my knees first. Incidentally, Bet Fred are giving a free £10 bet. And they actually look a little bit like, and I picture this, a couple of red snooker balls and a pair of American tan tights. Picture it. So anyway, you ladies out there, you've got your chat shows, your magazines, that if you've got a problem, you can talk about it. And loose women talk about ladies' problems all the time, don't they? Don't they?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So you've got the magazines, you've got the TV, all that kind of. Us fellas have got nothing, have we? No, there's nothing. Fellas don't talk about things like this in the pub. You don't find a guy in the pub leaning on the bar saying, "Yep, my bollocks are now." Or is it well in the world? It's made bragging anyone who says. Doesn't happen, does it? But I'm here for you fellas. I've been doing the research on the internet. And as you know, when you go on Google and put something in, then there's always a forum, isn't there? There's always a forum for everything. If you've got a problem, put it in Google. There will be a forum out there. And the results from that research found that you could get surgery, which I know would be shocked. I mean, we know about ladies' surgery, don't we? When everything starts going a little bit downhill, you can have a bit of an uplift. But men actually can have surgery on this rotor. It's a little bit like a facelift, but you want to leave a few wrinkles in. So, the other thing I found was you can get these pants, and these are obviously in America, because all these things are always in America, aren't they? You can get support pants, and they're a little bit like a balcony bra, where everything gets lifted and separated. And I thought us guys could start a new trend, going out on a Saturday night with your balcony pants on, and you can have everything on display like ladies do, and the girls can go, "Look at the rack on him." So the other thing I found was, in another forum, was I thought about maybe you could have them enlarged to fit the available space. So again, you look on the forums, and there is a forum, and I actually found that in America, these guys actually inject silicone into them to make them larger. And I mean, those guys are cringing already, aren't they? Actually putting silicone in there would be a bit of a cringe. And then there were some people who gave feedback, kind of talking in the forum about what they would do. And these were three of my favourite things that people come up with. One was, put 2 grapefruits in your pants, and nobody will know the difference. It would with me, I can tell you. The second one was, when you go to bed at night, put a big book on them, a really big book, and they'll swallow. And then the third one, which I thought was a real strange one, get a friend to kick you repeatedly until they swallow. Now, that would either be a really, really good friend who might do that, or maybe not. But I know some of the ladies out there who might want to help their husbands. But anyway, I was getting a bit worried, and as you get older, you start thinking about physical things. But I came to this conclusion that old men, when they're walking, you see these old guys walking along the street, and their backs are a bit bent, their knees are a bit bent. And it's nothing to do with the fact that they're back and they're you're scared of treading on their bollocks. Believe me, when you've tried it once, you never do it again. Anyway, I've been Greg Tebb, talking a load of old bollocks.